Hello all, this is Jeff. Just noticed that there was not a YouTube video on how to repair this type of kitchen faucet fixture. I had a leak that was coming from right up around the spout area, right in here, on this Pfister Marielle kitchen faucet fixture. And while I saw other YouTube videos on other problems with these, there were none that addressed the leakage area that I had. And there was calcium carbonate scale building up right under here as it was dripping out and getting worse over time. Fortunately, Pfister, I found, guarantees these fixtures for life for the original owner. And I called them, and they, free of charge, well, just for the shipping, I had to pay the shipping, but they sent me the part that I needed to repair this fixture, and it turns out that the part inside of there is, see if I can get this to show up here, this item right here. It is the inlet line for the 26 series Marielle kitchen faucet. I didn't need to replace this, but there's also below this plugs into something called the diverter assembly, which you can see right there. And that one, I did replace the O-rings, which I got at Home Depot for the diverter. I think there's about 4 O-rings in there, but I didn't need to replace that. You can also, off of Pfister's website, you can get the whole parts diagram for this 26 series Marielle kitchen faucet. And that's what it looks like. You can pull that off of their website. At any rate, I thought I'd post this to show you how I fixed this. It was a little confusing to me at first, but first thing I did, I've already fixed it, but I'm going to go ahead and show you what it looked like. You unscrew this piece right here at the top. This piece unscrews. Let me see if I can do this. It's on there pretty tight. I'm going to pause this. Okay, I'm back again. I loosened it, but this piece here unscrews. You might need some rubber gloves to grip it better a little bit. You wouldn't want to use anything like pliers because you would damage it. But there you can see the top of this inlet line. And it's part number Pfister 971-020. And this is it right here. It takes a big hex key to unscrew this, and I didn't understand how this whole thing works, so that's partly why I'm doing this video. But when I got it out, this is what it looked like. This is it here. It had a much longer copper tube extending down here for almost a foot below here, but I didn't realize how to get this out without cutting it, since this one was bad anyway. It was these O-rings that were leaking right here and here. I probably could have just replaced the O-rings, but since Pfister sent me the entire inlet line, I just replaced that whole thing. So, so you will need a hex key to unscrew this one right here. And then let's look underneath the sink, because you'll see what then really confused me was this diverter assembly. I'm going to move my lamp down here under the sink and show you the diverter, which is way up in here. It's a little bit hard to get to, but it's in between these basins. It's this guy right here, if you can see that. It's got a T. It's kind of a T fitting with three lines leading into it. What I didn't realize is that these are collet fittings that you can just push in on this little gray plastic piece and push the main tube up. And then once you hold that gray plastic collet in, you can just simply unplug this. And the same with these other two fittings. If I had known that, I wouldn't have had to cut that copper tubing, because I could have removed this diverter from the inlet line in there directly just by hand. You don't need any tools to do that with these collet fittings. So you would remove the diverter from the inlet line up here, if you can see that. And you would remove probably these other two lines into the diverter assembly also, because you want to clean out that diverter and probably replace the O-rings. The reason for that is these O-rings get old and crack. And so I found that the O-rings inside of the diverter were bad, and they certainly would have leaked. So anyway, I hope that helps. That's what I did, and when I put this whole thing back together, I no longer have the leak. I just need to clean off the calcium carbonate scale that you can see build up right there on that spout assembly. And now it's all done, and the whole thing can be pivoted, and it no longer leaks there. Hope you enjoy. Bye.